Hey, hey. That was cute. Toya and Big Sexy. He did his walk. What is he calling it? The catwalk? She did her walk. He hyped her up. I love to see it. What's up, everybody? It's me, Erica. We are down here, honey. I was trying to take this jacket off, trying to see if I wanted to wear it or not. I didn't know if I wanted to wear it. I don't want to wear it. I don't think I want to wear it. So we're just down here, honey. Protect your energy. Today is the last day to get 19% off of your order of the merch. The merch is on sale. Today is the last day of the sale. So my Keisha is up here. We are ready to go. I didn't want to start too late. I'm starting at a reasonable time. We got our Reefa and our and our my Keisha. My Keisha, you are the girl that I never had, and I want to get to know you better. My Keisha, you are the girl that I never had. You keep me away from you. Yeah. Trying to see what's going on with these. Some kid was like, I like your stack. I'm like, my stack? I said, do you know that's inappropriate? She's like, no, I'm talking about your necklaces. I was like, oh, girl, I don't care if you was a girl. Don't be talking to me crazy. No, I'm just kidding. She just said, I like your stack. I knew exactly what she was talking about. I added all that extra shit in. See how people can exaggerate a story real quick? She just said, I like your stack. And I was like, oh, thank you. And she pointed to my necklaces. And I was like, this is not a stack, girl. This is not a stack. But okay, if that's what the kids are calling it, a stack, honey. A stack to me is something different. What's a stack to you? The money? The way you shaped and built? I like your stack. What you talking about? So good. Let me tell you something. The one thing I really love about this is that, because I have a whole thing of collagen in there that I would add to my coffee. And I don't have to add it anymore. Sometimes I do still add a little boost, but I don't have to add it because the collagen is already in the mushroom coffee. Shout out to those who have dropped down in the comments and reported back and said that they love the taste of it. They actually like it. Matter of fact, Charles just sent me a picture that he got some Rise. So he's going to tell me how that is. And we'll see how Rise is. But for me, and then Rise, I also noticed they have coffee in their mushroom coffee. So I don't know about the jitters or the crashes or anything like that for them. So for those who try Rise, who have tried it, get down in the comments, let us know what it does for you and how you feel. Do you have jitters? Do you have a crash or anything like that? A lot of us drink so much coffee. My kid was like, Mom, do you think that you're like affected by caffeine at all? And I'm like, I don't know. It has to be like a really high amount of caffeine, I think. Because maybe a Mountain Dew. Aren't Mountain Dews have the highest caffeine, highest sugar, highest caffeine? I don't know. So we don't have anything to talk about. And just came down here. I don't know if I want to wear. I know, no jacket, no jacket. So I just came down here, and that was the first thing when I logged on to the blogs. That was the first thing
I sponsor the blog. Let me tell you something
that I saw was Big Sexy hopping in the air. He be getting high. I mean, his big ass be hopping high in the air. I was like, yes, that's the part I like. It's when he hops up, and then when he be like, yes, yes. I love it. I think it's cute. So he just did Toya. And I went off on Simone and Sweet Tooth. They did a version of that when Big Sexy probably lives down the street and around the corner. But anyways, I was annoyed because I was like, I can't stand unoriginal people. And then I heard Big Sexy say that he's seen people do it now, and that he takes, he likes it that people are, trending the things that he's doing. All I ask is that you tag him. Don't act like you're doing something new. I don't know. And I don't know. Let me shut up. Okay, let me shut up. I don't have nothing. I don't have nothing to say anymore. Somebody tagged me something and said, "Oh, did you hear about Joc and Kendra?" Baby, let me tell you something. I have a tweet of Kendra crying on her wedding day, getting her makeup done. And I said, remember this. This is going to be the rest of the, you are crying on your wedding day and you're getting married to the village whore. You're going to be crying all the time. You married the village whore after he had a baby on you while you were on a break. And you acted like you didn't know about it. So when the girls came to you trying to pip you to game, like, girl, I really want to tell you this, Joc has a baby. She started crying and all that other shit. Turned out she already knew. She didn't want to look like a clown to her community. Honey, you joined the circus. Welcome. Step right up. Now, Jaceel is talking to some woman in a parking lot, and somebody filmed it and sent it to the blogs, and it's all over the blogs. And Jaceel is saying that his wife wants a divorce. After you in the parking lot talking to somebody, she didn't want a divorce after you slid your raw penis in somebody? Kendra, you're a real estate attorney. I need for you to start attorneying in the brain when it comes to your relationships. I need for you to use the same effort. I need for you to use the same fierceness that you have in your career. Use it in your romantic relationship with the village slut. I don't know what you expected getting married to Joc. Joc has like 10 children and had one of them while he was with you, bitch. So it sounds to me that he hasn't changed. Why should he change? Because when you leave him, another woman will be available to see if she's going to have a different dining experience. Welcome to the village whore. Come right in. Anybody can come in here, and guarantee he's going to come in you. Joc got like 10 kids. How many, hey Siri, how many children, hey Siri, how many children does young Joc the rapper have?
The rapper is a father for 8 kids, 3 daughters, and 5 sons, by 4 different girlfriends. None of them has been his official wife. This answer is from 24smy.org.
8 children by 4 different women, unmarried. Not that that means anything, but I'm sure those women wanted some type of relationship with him in some way. I'm not sure, because it's 4 and 8, so at least some of them have 2 and 3. I think it said he has 2 sets of twins, I believe. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, Joc has 2 sets of twins. With all of that, with all of his history, he was still able to marry a real estate attorney. While he was engaged to the real estate attorney, Kendra, he had another baby. Right. And now you want to break up with him because he's in the parking lot talking? Is that the straw that broke the camel's back? You ain't going nowhere. I got bets. Who wants to make a bet that Kendra's not going anywhere? Anybody want to make a bet? We taking bets. Girl, you ain't going nowhere. Here's Joc talking about it.
This happens to be a personal acquaintance that I've been knowing for quite some time. The young lady was actually upset about something that took place inside of the event with someone that I thought she was with. She wanted to clear the air and clear her name because she did not want to be attached to it. I'm standing there in the front of the car and I'm looking. Oh, I'm listening. Okay. Now, from that angle, it looked like our hands may have touched, but the blog says we're holding hands. Ooh, Kendra on the line right now. She is calling you. The blog at your end. The blog said I was cuddling. The blog said I was cheating. But if you look at the video, I'm doing none of that. I'm standing there, standing on business. So I just got to
I'm just standing there, standing on business.
A blog has accused him of cheating on me, so I'm done. Like, that's what I'm dealing with in real life. Like, in real life, see what it says? Yep, the girl who used to work for him.
Yeah,
So
she ain't going nowhere.
this is what I'm really dealing with, and that's I'm gonna be as transparent as I can be, because this is what happens when you play like this. You play on people's lives. You play on whatever they may be dealing with, and they have to deal with real circumstances. So this is what I'm dealing with this morning. Yeah.
I said Kendra married the village slore. She ain't going nowhere. He had a baby on a break, acted like she didn't know, but she knew. So if he can stick his raw peen in another person, he can surely hug a woman at a club. I got money on that she's not leaving. Not leaving. Somebody says she's not. This is a page, all VH1 love hip hop. She's not, they said. Remove us from the group chat. Kendra knows who Jacil is. Next caller. Right. Why? Another thing. Let's give some advice to women who are getting married this weekend. Sister, queen, beloved, a sweetie. If you don't trust him, the trust doesn't grow when you walk down the aisle. If you don't trust him today, you're not going to trust him the day after the wedding. I'll say it again because I kind of stumbled a little bit. If you don't trust the person you're about to marry, the trust doesn't grow as you walk down the aisle. The mistrust that you have for them today is going to be the same mistrust for them you have the day after your wedding. And whatever bothers you today is going to bother you 10 times more when you know you have to go through the law to separate yourself from this person. It's easier to bounce when you're not legally bound to a person. I'm just saying. It's something to take into consideration. I'm just saying it doesn't change. And I'm not sure why anyone would go into any type of relationship with young Joc, 8 children, 4 different women. I don't understand why anybody would go into a relationship with him and expect monogamy. He's clearly a human that is non-monogamous. And I don't know why non-monogamous people don't date non-monogamous people. I don't know. I don't understand that. But I think I know that men feel like they have an advantage when they've sold women worldwide the false idea of monogamy and love and to attach yourself to a person based on that. We know all of those things are not real. Love is fleeting, monogamy is an agreement, and these men are going to agree with you to get you into a committed relationship, but they have no plans on being monogamous. You are monogamous. That's why they don't want to get in relationships with other open people, non-monogamous people. They don't want those relationships. They want to be able to get over on you and have you believing you're in this, oh, my man, that man left you for dead, ho. Shout out to Carisha. And that's the truth. And Jacil might be leaving you for dead. I mean, he's sticking his raw dick in women. He might be leaving you for dead.
Always, oh, my man. Bitch, your man left you for dead, hoe.
And where do you think you're going to come in his life? He has 8 children. What place do you think you're going to come in? After him, of course. 10th? You coming in 10th? Where? Why? Why would you choose that for yourself? Why in the fuck would you choose that for yourself? To come in 10th in a relationship. 10th? And then the girl he had a baby with while y'all was on a break, y'all were on a break and he couldn't control himself. He took a condom off or didn't even put one on, didn't even buy a condom, and stuck his raw dick in somebody. And you took him back after that. But now this is where you draw the line? Putting your life at risk wasn't where the line was drawn, Kendra. And then had an attitude with the woman because the woman wants the kid goes over Joc's house, but she wants to meet Kendra. I don't need to meet her. Why not? You sister wives. Why not? You share dick. Why not? Why do y'all be acting like you know that you share dick with other women in the community, but you got an attitude with them, not with his dick sharing ass? When I tell you, I want y'all to take the dicks off your altars today, dust them off and throw them away. You how many public humiliation badge? You got a public humiliation badge because your nigga cheated on you. He had a baby on me badge. He put my life at risk badge. Right? You got all those badges. These niggas is killing y'all. Mentally, physically, sexually, emotionally, financially. It's not the BBLs. The niggas is killing y'all too. And I just don't understand how many times do you have to do it to try and like get it right. I don't know what you're doing. And then to try it with people, it's almost like you're setting yourself up for failure. Like, who actually invests in a man who has 8 kids by 4 different women, gets engaged to him, he cheats on you, has a baby, another baby on you. This is after you chose him after having 7 kids, 8 kids. I don't know if this 8th one is counted for the new one. But you wanted to be in relationship. What about Joc did you think where you were going to see a return on your investment? What about him made him a good investment? That he had a dick? I'm telling y'all, for a lot of y'all, it's just he has a dick, he's breathing, and for a lot of y'all, black breathing with a dick. That's all y'all need. Y'all don't care about nothing else. This is an example. And that's why they say, oh, y'all just picking Pookies and Ray Rays. Is effectively Joc is a Pookie and a Ray Ray out here in the community, dropping off babies everywhere. Unmarried person who still has access to quality women. Quality women are out there thinking that young Joc, community dick, village whore, is a good partner, a potential partner. No one in the community should look at Joc that way. Every woman should run from Joc. Everyone. No one. Joc should not be able to partner with anyone. He's on a grand stage. Everybody has been able to see the Yelp review and see what the restaurant is really giving. And y'all still go to see what? What are y'all going to see? All the babies? Like, I don't get it. What are y'all going to see? So Kendra, you ain't going nowhere. You was a fool from the gate. You was even you were a fool because you knew that he had a baby when y'all were on a break, and when your homegirls were trying to hip you, you lied to them and started crying put on a whole show and acted like she didn't know. Oh my God, he got a baby. She knew already, and she was going through with getting married to him. And she actually walked down the aisle. You should have had all his 8 kids walk down before you, because that's what it looks like. How do you choose a person and you come in 10th? Not third, right? He has a kid, no problem. He might have 2 kids, no problem. Okay, it's him. We already know the niggas gonna put themselves first. Okay, stop playing. It's him, and then his homeboys, and then his children, and then you. And then yesterday, I saw, shout out to Blue Taluzma, she posted on Twitter, I was just like, I don't understand what this is about. So, you know, Kendrick Lamar had the pop out. Okay. He had the pop out. Everybody was on stage. It was just men all over the place. A couple of women, spotted through crip walking or whatever. But for the majority, it was a majority male space. Kendrick Lamar was giving shout outs to all the gangs in California because it just seemed like everybody was in the house. No issues, right? To come together, celebrate Kendrick, to talk shit about another man, to, just keep singing songs that diss that diss Drake over and over and over and over. Men came together dancing. You saw Russell Westbrook, DJ Mustard, everybody on stage dancing, having a good time. A good time. Just the men having a good time. Okay, ladies, can we talk? Why all those men looked extra attractive on that stage last night? Because at first, I thought my edibles were making me trip. But now my timeline is full of y'all peeping the same thing. Let me find out Black Boy Joy makes folks extra fine. I said, I feel like they were being emotionally fed by each other. They were in community. Are we talking to the ladies so we can be spectators to men enjoying and loving on each other in their element, in an expression of masculinity that doesn't involve anger and lust? Why do you need to place yourself there? They keep telling y'all over and over again, we don't like y'all. We love each other. We are emotionally fed by each other. You don't emotionally feed me, woman. So please don't expect me to emotionally feed you. I get my emotional needs fulfilled by my homeboys. I have my sexual needs fulfilled by you because I don't want people to call me gay. So I come to you for sex. But everything else I get from my homeboys. Why do y'all want to place yourself in the middle of that? They keep telling y'all and showing y'all they don't want you around if your pussy is not in their face in some way. Please go away from me with this. They don't want it. They tell you all the time. They tell you all the time. Hold on, I want to see some of the comments because I'm like, what is that about? It's so weird. And then here are the comments. Somebody laughed. They were having fun and free and weren't worried about projecting some image. I know my boo gotta be tired of me being like Kendrick so fine every time I watch. It's the joy. 100% my weakness. A beautiful black man, happy, smiling with nice teeth. And he doesn't want the gag is y'all don't even get it. I don't know how many people have to die for y'all to get it. They don't want you around them. Unless you are a maid, a mule, or a mattress. That is your purpose in their lives. And hopefully you have a sense of humor. Make them laugh. They don't even be laughing at y'all. Y'all be funny as hell, not thinking you funny because a nigga don't laugh at you. Don't laugh at your jokes. He laughed at his homeboy joke. He got a big hearty belly laugh, a guffaw, nigga. Nigga be over there guffawing when his homeboy tell a joke. You tell a joke and he be like, oh, that was cute. Nigga, what? I'm funny. What you talking about? But you laughing and giggling and cackling and rolling over, falling all on the ground because your homeboy said something stupid. dumbass, lame ass joke. I'm telling you, these niggas are a science project. They really are. And it's like, it's hilarious because you see them having fun. You hear them saying they don't want to be around you. I wish I could find that clip. I feel like I saved it where he was talking about, you know, the clip that I always play where the dude said, we don't like y'all. Tell us one thing you like about us as it doesn't involve having sex. And he's like, here.
If you got a Michael Kors bag, or if you got a Birkin, a nigga's gonna fuck you if you in a Honda or if you in a Bentley. Those are not things being put forth by men as requirements. That's y'all competing with each other.
I don't think you're being honest. Men are attracted.
I don't think you're being honest. He's telling you the truth, girl. Y'all, when I tell y'all the way y'all be translating nigganese for these niggas to make the blow softer. That's what I said in my comment. You make the blow softer by translating and interpreting the truth that they're telling you to make it feel good for you so that you can accept that these niggas tell y'all every single day. And I don't understand why y'all still desire these niggas. What is desirable about them? And they tell you every day. They either have one spokesperson saying the truth, and then they have a fucking scroll of niggas who agree with them. And y'all sitting there, no, but what they really mean is no, girl. They're telling you what they mean.
Nigga gonna fuck you if you got a Michael Kors bag or if you got a Birkin. A nigga's gonna fuck you if you in a Honda or if you in a Bentley. Those are not things being put forth by men as requirements. That's y'all competing with each other.
I don't think you're being honest. Men are attracted to a woman that's
niggas are fuck that. Why them girls not white? All of these girls that they look for on TV, none of them ever got a fucking ring. Everybody trying to emulate and who everybody trying to be, none of them got a stable household. None of them got families with kids and a man, and they out in Dubai as a couple. These same chicks that everybody trying to be in Dubai by their motherfucking self with the sheiks pissing on them for 25 grand. The sheiks is making them fuck their kids for 50 grand. You don't see none of those girls with a man and a house. None of them same girls that we all want to be have that lifestyle. So y'all trying to find and emulate some shit that ain't even successful. Men not making no girl get no BBL. Chick is making themselves get a BBL to compete with what they think niggas like because it clicks on social media. This girl got 77,000 likes on social media. This skinny chick over here with a decent body got 7 likes. She happy than a motherfucker.
But do you think they do it because of the things they want?
They insecure. Insecurities are the biggest driving factor.
He said insecurities are the biggest driving factor, and men understand that you operate on your insecurities. Why do you think when you get in a relationship with a man, he starts showing you the type of woman that he likes, and she looks nothing like you? Immediately feeding into your insecurities. Immediately. That's why y'all don't like these niggas that have social media accounts, because you don't want to see what they really like. And you don't want to feel like you was someone they settled for. Your meals are good, or you clean up the house well. You're doing some sort of labor, auditioning. Y'all stay auditioning to be somebody's fucking housekeeper. I said, oh, you know who that was. I only can play it for 7 seconds. Listen.
I can't live without you.
Yes.
So I cry for you.
Yes. Do anything that I can. Yes. To feel that touch from your hand. Yes. Woo! Shit. Okay. I said men tell y'all the truth and y'all love to tell them they're saying something else. I don't think you're being truthful. What are you talking about? He is going to, whoever allows him to. And some of them, they don't even have to wait for your permission. They'll take it. All right? So when you are allowing them access to you, it doesn't matter. That's why y'all be looking goofy every time he quote cheats on you with somebody who doesn't look like you, and that bitch ain't as bad as you. Because none of that matters. Like he said, she can have a Michael Kors bag. She can have a goddamn fabric tote bag. If she allows him, he will stick his dick in her. I promise you. When I tell you dick is a plenty and of low value, which is why I don't understand why y'all be fighting over these niggas like they the last dick on earth, girl. You can go outside, hold an umbrella upside down, and some dicks will fall into it. It takes nothing at all. But if I were you, because they raining out the sky, hold the umbrella the other way to avoid getting hit in the head with one. Okay. Because they'll hit you in the head with one too, girl. Y'all be acting goofies. You think they hit you in the head with their dicks. Y'all be acting so goofy. You don't know what to do. And then translating for them. That's why y'all be looking crazy when they cheat on you with somebody don't look nothing like you. You over there looking like Kylie Jenner and he cheat on you with Lizzo. And you like, girl, what the fuck? It doesn't matter. These niggas ain't choosy. They not. They're not. Stop trying to translate nigga needs to soften the blow of the truth. Pussy doesn't have a face. That's what my grandmother used to say. Pussy doesn't have a face. It really doesn't. Okay? Some women do all the glamour and shit because they've internalized the lie that men are more visual. That's just capitalism, getting you to buy more shit for the male gaze. And the truth is, they're not choosy. Any warm hole will do. And I said also, please don't think being a wife to any of these men carry any sort of value. She's not over here. She doesn't have a husband. She doesn't have a husband. She's not going as a couple. He's still trying to get you into that trap. So he can pee on you for pennies instead of the sheik peeing on you for $25,000. You heard him say, they don't have a husband. No, get married. Get married for love and monogamy. And let him pee on you for a pastrami sandwich. Get the fuck out of here. Another comment said, men talk all this shit on those type of women, talking about they don't have no rings or a man, but will give those same women attention and wonder why other women trying to be like that. Ladies, with all due respect, I say this as a woman who supports other women. Please stop telling men or questioning them when they are sitting in front of you, telling you the truth. Here's a man, the fact that he's trying to educate her on how men work, and she's like, nah, you're not honest. Every man that watched this was like, yup. And that's why they say y'all don't want the truth. That's why they say y'all prefer to be lied to. You want to be fed the romance of the thing, and none of that actually exists. And if it exists for a time, it is not sustainable. And that is to get you into this idea that, this is a transaction, right? I'm giving him my time for a meal. I'm giving him my time for a fucking bracelet. I'm giving him my time for, this is a transactional thing. And now as soon as you're supplying what he needs, the things that he's giving you is going to go. He's not going to be able to keep them up. He's giving them to you so that you will give him some pussy. Okay, that's one thing my father taught me. Don't ask no motherfuckers for nothing. Don't ask them for nothing. That's why that is one thing my father has given me some bad advice about relationships. But one thing he told me at the same time, listen, let me tell you, one piece of advice my father gave me is never deny your man sex, because he'll go out and get it somewhere else. But another thing he also taught me was, if you ask a man to do something for you, or he offers to give you something, he is expecting pussy in return. Not your time, not a massage, not a dinner. He's expecting your vagina, which is why when you go to a club and a man buys you a $15 drink, He orders you a shot of Casamigos, and he wants your pussy in return, bitch. What the fuck do you think this is? I'm giving you a shot of tequila, hoe. You better give me some pussy at the end of the night. Don't let him buy 2 drinks. He wants the keys to your house. He wants a key to your house. Now he wants to move in, bitch. He done bought you 2 drinks. You owe him something, hoe. Best believe it. One thing that he taught me: don't ever ask a man for nothing. That's why I would never be. I would look at my friends as a young 20 in my 20s. I would look at my friends asking men for money. I used to be like, ooh. So I'm not asking no man for money. I'm not, because I know he wants some pussy in return, and I don't want to give him no pussy. I don't. And and they be ugly too. If I'm gonna be laying on my back or on my knees or up against the wall, one leg in the air, in the splits, whatever, it's gonna be somebody who is attractive, somebody who I want there, somebody who I don't feel like I gotta do something in return. Like this is a fair exchange with what's happening right here. That's it. I'm not asking. I don't want nothing from you, because I want. This is when I want you to have it, not when you want to have it just because you didn't gave me a Tiffany bracelet, motherfucking Van Cleef and Arpels necklace. No, thank you, because I know you're gonna want some of this. No. My father told me about you niggas. He warned me about you motherfuckers. He told me that if y'all give me something, y'all gonna want this pot of gold that I'm sitting on. Y'all gonna want some coins out of this pot of gold. No. So shout out to the girls fucking for money that are not sex workers. But kind of, I don't know. Whatever, girl. To each his own. But at the end of the day, listen to these niggas and what they be telling you. They tell you all the time they don't like you. They tell you all the time we don't want to be around you. That's the reason why they had so much fun. You black boy joy, and you want to make something sexual about it. Like, oh, they was looking fine. No, they're having fun being emotionally fed off of each other. They're operating in a space of masculinity that doesn't involve lust, meaning move out of the way, girl, or anger, move out the way, man, child, or whoever. So they're coming together without lust and anger. So you're not in there at all. That black boy joy, I'm sorry to break it to you girls, does not include you. You're not in that equation. I'm sorry. Men tell you all the time, psychologists will tell you all the time, men get their emotional needs from their friends, each other. They love each other. They love each other. And unfortunately, the way that you abandon all your girlfriends when you get in a relationship, he doesn't do that, because he's getting his emotional needs met. You read some book or saw some fucking movie where you think you're supposed to get your emotional needs met by this man, in addition to all the other needs that he's supposed to be this one person you get all these needs met from. And that's not how it goes. You should actually be looking to him for your sexual needs and look to your homegirls. Move the same way the men do. Get your emotional needs met by your outside of your sexual partner. Y'all be having sexual partners and want them to meet your emotional needs, and they're not capable. They're not. They don't even want to. Y'all get on their nerves. They stand at the door before coming home and like intentionally get anger so that you will leave them alone. But you still running around being a maid and telling women, my man, my man, my man, and he don't even fucking talk to you because he done talked. After he got off of work, he went to the bar, talked and talked and talked and talked and talked, And then when he came home, he created an attitude right outside of the door. He put on a mask of an attitude. So when he walks in the door, you will leave him alone. Don't ask him no questions. Feel like walk on. He's gonna drop a whole bunch of eggshells, and you're gonna have to be walking around him. He already got his emotional needs met. Now, when y'all get in the bed, he's gonna be trying to fuck you so he can get his sexual needs met. Y'all have to stop looking to your sexual partners for your emotional needs. The men, they do that. Y'all abandon all your friends. They don't abandon their friends. They keep their friends. Because they know that in order for society not to call them gay, because we live in a homophobic society, that they have to have their sexual needs met by women. Because if they weren't so afraid of being called gay, they would actually have their sexual needs met by their homeboys. So what a lot of men do, they commit violent crimes so that they can get their emotional, physical, mental, and sexual needs met in prison. They end up there somehow, some way, end up in the community, right? Just like that man who killed that Lyft driver, Uber driver, and thinking that he was going to be recruited into a gay fraternity. Well, sir, welcome to the biggest, gayest fraternity there is, the fucking prison system. Welcome. Here you go. You really gonna get recruited. Think you about it. Girl, you about to get recruited for real. and you ain't gonna have nowhere to go. Your homophobia got you put into the position to get all your needs met. They're gonna meet them all right. Oh, you want to be recruited? Let me recruit you real quick, sir. All I'm saying is listen to these men talk. They tell you all the time, we will fuck anything. We don't get our emotional needs met by you. We don't like y'all. The only reason why we fuck with y'all is because you have vaginas. Oh, listen to this. Listen to this. Speaking of Big Sexy, I had to mute this post because the people are going ham on this post. Hold on. Big Sexy was down on a podcast. You know, Big Sexy is the one that does the catwalks and standing behind the girls and pumping them up and stuff like that. Okay, so listen to what he has to say about. He's talking to a man. He's a black gay man talking to another man who is presumably straight. I think everybody is gay until otherwise. Like y'all think everybody's straight. I think everybody's gay. So
Furthest one.
Okay. Girl. Okay, here we go.
As a gay black man, I know the reality of what it is. When you get around a man and he is so uncomfortable, I promise you, 70% of the time is because he's gay. Because as people, you're gonna always be uncomfortable around a person when you feel like they may clock your teeth. I'm sitting here in front of your wife. You feel like I may tell her, oh, yeah. So you're gonna always be on edge. You in front of your homeboys. You just want to make it seem as though you is the furthest one that approve of shit like that, and those be the most curious.
Or it could be that a nigga come from a certain environment that was looked down on so much that I can't even be cool. Absolutely. Like, bro, like even me being friends with you, it was a certain level that I had to unlock in myself to be able to be open to gay men. Like to be friends with gay men because I didn't even knew that existed where I'm from. You could be right? Because you got the experience, but I'm saying there is another level to that where men just don't even know what that looked like. Men can't even.
Because going back to what we learned the other day, that when you are raised in a society that hates the feminine, we're all raised that way. That's why we have to unlearn some shit. Even women have to unlearn it. You know how you're like, oh, this person is misogynistic. Everybody is. Until you unlearn it. You're going to have some ideologies or some feelings or some perspectives that don't give the woman the benefit of the doubt, that don't put the woman first. And because that they hate that femininity expressed in men as well. So then, like he said, you didn't grow up around that. You grew up not learning to not like that. But that dislike comes from disliking the feminine. disliking the feminine. And then anybody expressing femininity or like appearing as woman or femme, they hate that too, right?
Process that in their brain because we only used to a certain level of interaction with a certain type of person.
Absolutely, and that I get because certain things are indoctrinated in us and certain things we are taught. So certain things outside of the norm of fried chicken and rice, we don't know what teriyaki chicken looks like. So anytime I'm eating teriyaki chicken or I go overseas, I'm not used to teriyaki chicken. I'm used to fried rice and chicken. So I get when you're used to the norm of what you are used to and what is taught to you, that is the only thing that you know. But let me tell you something, coming from experience, okay? Even those that are used to the norm, they get very curious because guess what? As people, it's in our nature to be curious. One day we like lollipops, one day we like Kit Kats, one day we like Reese's Pieces, one day we like white chocolate, one day we want a Snickers. We are just curious human beings, but a lot of people, they don't have the reach or the maturity to have those type of conversations in order to be real enough to say those things. So a lot of times when it comes to our community, a lot of black men struggle with their sexuality. And you can tell in how they treat their wives, their baby mamas. A lot of men don't even really like women. They like the feeling of the sex. They like the feeling of the intimacy. But you can tell if a lot of men were able to be with their homeboys, they would.
Cut to the pop out. And you might, and then what women will do is discredit this black man because he's gay as if he doesn't know. Or you act like gay men who aren't feminine and present straight can't sit amongst men, straight men, and hear the way they talk about y'all. I don't understand why anyone discounts what a gay man has to say about what these men say about women. You gay, you don't know. What are you talking about, dummy? He's able to sit amongst men and listen to how they speak about you, especially if he's masculine presenting. They hear how they talk about y'all in the barbershop, but y'all over here, well, what he really meant was, girl, what he meant was what is coming out of his mouth. But y'all don't want to hear the truth. That's why they be lying. No, it's not an excuse to lie to y'all, but y'all don't want to know the truth. And then when you find out the truth, you be fighting with some other woman about Joc, Martell, Moses. Like y'all be, and then y'all fight like the man is the last man. You fighting over an ain't shit nigga like there's 1,000. Girl, go pick another one. He'll treat you the same way. It'll be all newlyweds at the beginning. What do they call it? The honeymoon phase. And then it's unsustainable. Once he's breaking your back, once he's busting down your walls, all of that other shit stops. You're not treating me like you did when we first got together. Girl, I done flipped your pussy inside out. I'm not doing none of that shit anymore. I'm just saying. And then the people in the comments denying, like, oh, he's gay, he don't know. Girl, this is what comes to mind when people are excessively homophobic. This is so real. Outside the sex, a lot of men seriously don't even enjoy the company of women. They don't see the value in having a platonic relationship. Clock that last 10 seconds. I always say, why do niggas want to hang out with all niggas all the time? Every man in my family is homophobic, so I've never believed every dude that dislikes gay people is hiding something. Every man in your family, have you been around every man in your family? Have you been around their dicks at all times? Because what you think you know about your homeboys and every man in your family, some of them are doing the bending and some of them are getting bended into a fucking pretzel, girl, and be homophobic as hell. Getting their back blown out by one of my friends. We saw you in your Suburban the other day going to pick up the kids from soccer practice, girl. He must live in Atlanta. Somebody said, this is a woman. This is not true. Y'all motherfuckers is delusional. It's a lot of dudes that's really disturbed by watching a man act like a woman, right? Because they're trained to hate femininity, right? All that extra gay shit be irritating them. Yeah, that expression of femininity being performed by a man, they hate it. That expression of femininity being performed by you, they hate it. That expression of femininity being performed by a trans person, they hate it. All that extra gay shit be irritating them. It's just as many older and middle-aged women that can't stand they ass either. So the women gay too. A lot of those people, it says a whole lot of those, the same men be on apps looking for men that act like women. Exactly. Y'all better get on fucking Grindr so you can see your man down there. Hello? He got power bottom with 2 stars on each side of it. Yeah, your man. I saw him. I saw him in my friend's inbox too, in the DMs. Hit my homeboy up, asking for a little company, honey. He's had a long day. You're getting on his nerves. He needs to release. And then we'll come back and dump in YouTube. Anyways, y'all, I gotta go. All I'm saying is believe these niggas what they say to you. Stop trying to translate shit. If they telling you the truth, stop discounting gay men who are able to sit around straight men and hear how they speak about you. Stop discounting what they say and their intel. Stop it. Because every time you get in front of these niggas, you start translating and you become an interpreter. Know what you lying. I don't think you're being honest right now. He's telling you the whole truth about how we don't like you. I will fuck anybody. I don't like you like that. You fulfill a need. So I won't look gay to the community. You fulfill that need, girl. And if I need another need fulfilled, like a baby, because I feel like I'm not going to accomplish anything in life, so I need some offspring so that my lineage will carry on, I just plop one in you, and you will put my last name on it. You'll put his last name on it, girl. He can live forever. Thanks to you. Anyways, y'all, take care of each other, and you're gonna be taking care of it too, because when it comes, he ain't gonna really want to be around it. He just wants to know that it's here. He don't want to take care of it or anything like that. That's craziness. Are you crazy? Anyways, y'all, take care of each other, protect your energy. Let's get down in the comments. Peace. Oh, happy Friday. Happy Friday. Peace.